Morning, it's 6:30 a.m., April 12th. Taking a look at GJ over here. We just got ranging markets. Mate's about to come in. James. Yo.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, boys?
Hello, guys.
How are you?
Great, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Wait, James, I was just taking a look at the New York chat. Looks like you took gold over here. Okay.
Yeah, I went to 11 pips. It was kind of risky, but I wanted to try it out. So
Yeah, I was looking at this support over here.
yeah,
I'm trying something a little bit different with these layouts.
I like it.
Just trying to get the most out of it. So I'm kind of setting it up the way I do with my MetaTrader when we backtest. So I get the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 30-minute, and the 15 up here.
I like it. We can see more things.
Yeah. So let me take a look at this trade, James. So yeah, I was looking at this area, and this is the reason I didn't take it. But right here.
okay. The rejections.
It could reject, and it could very well drop as well. But also, if you take a look, let me get out of this. Let's see. We're forming a support over here on gold, right? Expecting this 4 hour support. So we got the support here. We got the support over here on the 1 hour as well. And then if you look over here on the 30-minute, this low is higher than this low. So we're making higher lows on the 30-minute, right?
Yes.
So the chances of this, forming a support and continuing bullish are higher than price forming a resistance and then correcting this low over here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And we're just trading in probability. So I'm waiting for price to close above this level right over here. I don't know if I'm going to take something like that, but yeah, I got to figure out. I'm going to put this over here. There we go.
Morning, fellas.
Christian, what's up, my man?
Morning, Chris.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
I already have this in here. So we're taking a look at a trade that James took on gold. But over here, I'm waiting for this zone to be cleared for price to continue up. And then you're going to have safe buys once we cross 1746. So once we break above 1746, we're going to have a clear move to the left that we could be mirroring over here all the way up to 1757. What's up, Lee?
Hi, how's it going?
What you guys doing?
All right.
Got all our UK friends in here. I like it. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at on gold. I'm just looking for a buy above this area. You could possibly get, but you're going to get safer buys above 1746 to continue bullish. Let's take a look at GJ over here. GJ, if you take a look at GJ on the 4 hour. So the 4 hour, obviously this was our move from last week, right? Made a hard move down. And this candle, if you look at the daily, this daily candle ended up closing below the support over here, right? So you could always draw this support right here. We closed below it, and then we came up and retested and then dropped as well. I'm just going to take this off. But so right now, this candle closed a strong bullish candle over here, reacting to this trend that I've noticed. You could always take that out and look at the fact that we broke that bullish 4 hour trend line support over here. We broke it. Are we coming up to retest and then coming down to retest this low and continue bearish? Could that be happening? Or could, like I just had right here, could we be bouncing off this trend line over here and then continuing up, forming a support right here and continuing up to retest our high? We have two biases in mind. We have two things that we're ready for, right? And we're just waiting. We're just looking at candles to see what's about to print. So far, this candle is bearish right over here. But right now, I'm going to actually let me expand that again, bring that to the 4 hour right now. Looking at the 4 hour, we're respecting this resistance over here. We respected this resistance. We came up and retested the 4 hour bullish trend line on a higher time frame at the end of last week, and now we're starting to head. We already headed down to retest these lows down here with this candle right over here, but we closed right back into the range. The only thing is we keep rejecting this resistance right here. So for any kind of buys, we need price to close above here to then continue bullish. But you're going to get safer buys once we break above 157.30 and into this 4 hour trend line up here. If we come right back into the trend, we're going to come back right back up to 152 and then 153, 400, the recent resistance that we previously had. So again, we have those two biases in mind. If price bounces off this bullish trend line that we've been respecting over here, all right, been respecting this trend line over here. So if it bounces off that, you're going to have safe buys once we cross above 157.39 or 740. But if we respect this 4 hour trend line, we're heading down to retest these lows and then continue right back down to 148.772. So if you want to look at the Japanese currency index over here, we did break the bullish trend that we've been in. We've been gradually climbing up, and now we gap down and close below it. So are we going to continue bearish to retest these lows, or are we going to continue bullish? We just got to keep an eye on that. So that's what I'm waiting on GJ. So far, we're just ranging, but I really think it's trying to figure out what it wants to do. That market sentiment, obviously, you have that trend line over here, and then the other trend line that we broke. We could either go bullish or bearish. It's just going to consolidate until we get a clear move above these levels. Morning, Michael.
Morning.
How you doing, buddy? Michael's got a busy ass schedule. You got him working in that hospital, huh? Okay, all good, man. So yeah, we're just waiting over here on GJ. We're just ranging, trying to clear out of this area over here. Yeah, seriously. So yeah, like I said, we're just ranging. You may have clear sells once we break this level over here. If we break this level over here, let's see how many pips we have. We have about 37 pips to play with if we break this support. We keep rejecting this resistance over here. If we continue down and stay consolidating in here and then break below the support, we got a clean move to the left. Looking at the 30-minute, you got a clear move to the left. Let me see if you guys like this even better. Full screen. Do you guys like this setup, the way I have this? Got the 4 hour, the 1 hour, looking at the 30-minute right down here. And then you get the 15. So the 15 is respecting the support over here on the 30-minute. The chat going crazy. Morning, Giovanni.
Morning.
Cool. Giovanni's back in Miami. Let's go. So yeah, we're holding this support over here. This looks like it could have been a fake out. We come down and retest this support and then continue bullish. If this candle flips bullish, we should be coming up. But you're going to have safer buys above this area over here. Unless you want to take a trade right in here. Got about 25 pips to play with right there. All doing great, man. All doing great. So, yeah, that's GJ over here. Gold. Gold is ranging as well. If we take a look at the higher time frames, gold is respecting the support over here. This is the bearish trend that we've been in on the 4 hour. As you guys can see, been in this bearish trend. We broke out of it back on the 4th of last month, or of this month, actually, beginning of the month. Broke out of it, retested it, and continued this bullish trend. Now we're respecting this previous support over here. This support at 1735. So I'm in a bullish bias on gold, even though this looks like a partial fake out where price closed above, clean close above, and then we close right back into the zone. I think it's just grabbing orders right now to then continue bullish because gold moves a little bit differently than most of the pairs you're used to. So I think we're just grabbing orders down here, creating the support. What I pointed out to James over here is that we created the support here on the 4-hour. Then if you look at the 1 hour, you got the same support over here, right? But if you look at the 30-minute created a higher low down here compared to this low. So are we continuing bullish, respecting this previous support right here to then continue up and close above this area, or are we going to close below this area and then continue down? But right now, it looks like it's forming a support if you look at the 15-minute as well. All right. Giovanni, you looking at anything specifically on gold? I don't know if you could talk. So I'm waiting for price to close above 1746 to then head up. Let's look at EJ real quick. EJ closing back into that range. So EJ is rangy over here. It's right back into this range. We had this bullish trend that we were respecting, and then we kind of exhausted over here at this resistance, retested this resistance over here, and then just headed down. So over here, you have a support that was formed on the 4-hour. And you got this range that we're in. Yeah, exactly. So you got the 4-hour right here. The 1 hour, if price closes above this area right over here, you got a clean move to the left, clean move to the left. 22 pips to play with right over here, but this might be a little tougher to take. You got this huge wick that we came down to fill, and now we're coming right back up into this range with a clean move to the left. We close above 132.85, could be heading right back up. But again, on the higher time frames, candles are printing sideways. 130.300. It's probably the best range. Yeah, honestly, you have about 32 pips to play with on EJ. So if we close above here, we should be coming up to retest these highs. We just gotta wait. All right, the 4-hour on GJ is starting to flip. 4-hour close right back into this range. Strong bullish candle. This candle came down to retest this support. Now it's starting to flip bullish. So are we coming right back into this zone over here? We just need to close above it. Like I said, you have 20 pips to play with over here, but you may have safer buys above this area. All right, Gary sent this chart. Awesome. How high is possible to touch this trend line? Okay, yeah, I'm looking at the same exact thing. Buys above 150, 100. Nice breakdown. 30 pips, 40 pips. I like it. Good shit, Gary. Yeah, we got two different scenarios, completely different scenarios that we could go with on GJ. So we just got to see the way it forms. Could very well be forming a support over here after breaking the bearish trend that we were in all week. And then just heading up. I'm looking forward to this though. If we do close above this area and get a clean retest, we're heading right back up on GJ. Get a clean move to the left to come right back up to 152 flat. And then we could be heading right back up to retest the highs.
Would you look an impulse on the GJ when the 1 hour closes and the next one creates bottom week?
What in this range?
Yeah, because the H4 flip. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I'm looking at the same thing. I'm hoping we close right back into this range. And if we get a nice move, I'm anticipating price to come right back up to retest this high. Then we should be able to grab at least 10 pips in here. But I was saying, like, for the long-term play, you know, it's Monday. We're planning out some holds that we could have throughout the week. This would be it if we do get that move. So something like this. Price closes above here. We retest. We may be able to get this move today, but if we come up here and start retesting this area, close above this resistance over here because we got this rejection right there. These rejections.
Oh, yeah.
We come up here, got a clean move to the left, and we take that scalp, and that becomes a swing.
Yep. That's perfect.
So it'd be nice to get. Yeah, I like this support forming over here. And if that's the case, then this trend line is valid right over here. 1, 2, 3. It's having some issues over here. And we're just making higher lows on the higher time frames. Here's a low, comes up, creates a high, creates a low over here, creates a new high, higher than the previous high, then a new low, which is higher than over here. Even with this order block, making this support over here, and then we continue up. But again, just keep in mind, we've been respecting this bullish trend line since December, and we just now broke it. You know, this is it right here. We broke it, retested it on the higher time frames, respecting this resistance over here. And it could be heading down, but again, I think this was that move right here. Then it was like, oh, no, we got this trend line right here that we're respecting, and we're in an overall bullish trend. That was our impulsive move down to retest these lows, and now we're just heading back up. So we need some positive news out of England. For price to retest those highs. So good. I'm glad you guys like this layout. This is it's a little bit different. Just keep in mind 4 hour, 1 hour, 30-minute, and the 15-minute. It's the same thing on all the charts. Yeah, so we're holding this support over here. We're waiting for a close above 1742. All right. We got this day in history. Over the weekend, Saturday, April 10th, 1970, Paul McCartney announces the breakup of the Beatles. And then Sunday, April 11th, 1961, Bob Dylan plays his first major gig in New York. And then today, 1961, Soviet rocket sends first man into orbit. Wild. Sending people up in tin cans. So, yeah, we're holding this support over here. James, are you still in this? Giovanni sending a chart. What is this? GJ. Nice. Wait for a break and retest of this trend line. Nice. Yeah. This is the area I'm looking at right here. Get a nice break. Close above it right here. Boom. Retest these highs. And then here's our money move for the rest of the week. Take this thing up. If we get that, if we get these, you know, little areas being broken. Good shit, Giovanni. Nathan, what's up, my man?
Morning, morning.
How are you?
All good, all good. How are you?
Take that dive in the ocean?
Yeah, brother. I was freezing this morning. I was in for about 8 or 9 minutes. It was
Nice.
real nice. It was deadly, man.
Good shit. I have a fib long on the daily time frame. Nice. So you have a fib run from the daily. I'm guessing it's run from right here. Right up here. Bouncing off 78. Yes, sir. Yep. Bouncing off 78.6, 61.8. Holding that support and continuing up. As I said, we're making higher highs and higher lows over here. So, I mean, we did break that bullish trend line, but could be creating the support previously made over here. Gotta just draw this for you so you see it clearer. Yeah, you guys are active in the chat today. Yes, sir. Higher lows on the daily. So we're tapping it one more time, then we're gonna head up and retest this high, it looks like. And that's the move that we want for the week. We should all be holding that throughout the week. If you don't feel comfortable, obviously, you know, that's not your style, then don't do it. But you know, for the majority of us, we're all scalpers. But I truly think the next level as a scalper is being able to hold those scalps throughout a week and intraday trade those and catch those pips. So if you can, you know, this is my play for the week. If we get that close and retest above this resistance. So who do we got in here? We got Lee. Lee's back. Nathan, James, Gary, Justin. What's up, buddy? Giovanni, Michael, Gio. Good shit. Who's here at the bottom? David. What's up, boys?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. How about yourself?
Good, thanks.
I won't be in long as I'm going to get my hair cut because I've just opened today.
I'm sorry, what was that? Oh, you're going to get your haircut?
I can't wait.
There you go. So we're closing over here below this area on gold. You got a clean move to the left, but again, we're printing sideways over here. So this could go either way. We also passed the high of this candle over here. So you need to close below this if you're going to take any sell. Passing the low of this candle over here. That late on the same. Been waiting ages for the barbers to open. Wow, yeah. Guys got to shave your own heads. That's what I did during COVID. Darius, what's up, buddy?
Hear me?
What was that? I can hear you. Oh, not anymore. She didn't like the shaved head, huh? So it's interesting here on gold. You have this clean move to the left. The 30-minute never passed the high of that 30-minute, and we just passed the low of this one. So maybe wait for this close below. All right, Matej, see you later, buddy.
See you guys. Have a killer session.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, gold. Let's see. Yeah, gold keeps rejecting this area up here. Right
Yeah,
up
it looks
here.
nice for a few sells now once you get that close, but I already took a sell on gold this morning, and then obviously it got me 10 pips, got out. But I'd be more interested in kind of holding off for GJ here with this move that it seems like it's going to make for the week, you know?
Holding off for GJ.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Be patient.
Yes, sir. Q was long when I went earlier. Talking about a haircut. Yeah. Yeah, we keep rejecting 1742 over here. The one thing I see though over here is a double bottom on the 30-minute, and this low is higher than the previous. But if we get a close below this area, you may have clean sells with this move over here. But this isn't something that I'm going to be taking. Let's check out EJ real quick. Yeah, EJ, we're still in this range. Might have clean buys once we get above this level over here at 13300 with a clean move to the left. But EJ is another one that's basically consolidating on the higher time frames. This is the 4 hour. So you get just barcodes over here on the 4 hour. You got 50-50 chances of price making your move. It's not really trending. It's trending on the higher time frames bullish altogether, right? We're respecting this bullish trend, but when it comes to this range over here, we're just, printing sideways. $17.35 on gold. Yes. Yeah, once we get down here, either 17.35 or 17.31, get a clean move to the left over here. But I'm overall bullish on gold. Looking at the DXY over here. Take a look at this. The dollar is back on its way down. Normally, gold is an inverse of this index right here. Indice. So I see price breaking out of here after consolidating, retesting this area over here. Should move this over here. And then closing above this area, you got clean buys above 1746 to continue up. Clean move. So Darius, did you get what I was saying in the in our chat?
Yep. I don't know if you can hear me, bro.
Now I can.
Yeah, it's just my old iPad.
It's all good.
Yeah, I know the analysis paralysis. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there. You feel like you need to know everything, right?
Yeah, but I just had to jump in.
I what?
I just had to jump in.
Yeah, man. Just with like a demo, just get used to placing orders. You see a trade that you've been, you're sending great analysis, and you see a trade that, could play out. just try it out. And that's how you build your confidence. Leave a small
Okay.
runner, close 80%, do everything like you would do on a live account, and just, dive in, basically. I feel like you know a lot about the market right now. You spent a lot of time studying it. And now's your time. Anybody trading gold, I see if we retest this area right over here and then pass the low of this candle right here, could have a potential impulse entry as we drop down with a clean move to the left, clean move on the 30-minute, and how we keep rejecting this area. Just keep in mind, like I said, this is a higher low than this one over here. So chances of that are a little bit slimmer, a little bit lower, but this could very well drop, especially with us keep rejecting these areas over here.
Look at that sexy candle on the 30-minute.
Right over here.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit, Giovanni's got his setup back.
Yeah, man.
I bet you're pumped. No more laptop.
Nope.
Gotta get my better trade off.
Steph, do you ever see that Joe Rogan podcast with your man Jesse Itzler? Talks about David Goggins and his experience with David Goggins coming to his house and living with him and his wife.
It's one of my the funniest stories I've ever heard. Where he's like, he makes him get in the water.
It's like the news is like, don't go outside. Like it's freezing temperatures, blizzards, and David Goggins just comes in and goes, right, want we go for a 10-mile run, and then the one with the sauna as well is just so funny.
Oh, I know. It's one of the funniest stories.
Oh, man, he's crazy.
Oh, he's a beast. See, it's the 15-minute, the 5-minute. Yeah, gold is interesting right now.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the flip here. Once this flips bearish, I'm going to take a sell on it.
Okay.
But again, I'm just going to wait for it. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, to me, I'm looking at this bearish trend that we've kind of been respecting right over here.
Mm-hmm.
We broke out of it, retested it. Now we came up, created a new high up here.
Mm-hmm.
Created a higher low right down here.
Yeah.
Right? It's higher than this one. You just patiently wait.
Sure.
So then, now that I have you guys all on here, does it make more sense to move that challenge to more of a monthly thing instead of a weekly?
Yeah,
You like that?
Yeah.
absolutely.
I think that's more sustainable for a lot of people. And, we get together at the end of the month. Let's check out our accounts, make sure that we're all growing. I think the weekly could be, I don't know. It was actually just a suggestion from someone else, and it made a lot of sense. So figured I'd leave it up to a vote. It looks like it went 11-0. All right, GJ. We're getting that break above, close above, but with no top wick. So maybe we get a little retest right here on GJ. This candle closed with no top wick on the 30-minute above the resistance. EJ still in that range. Anybody looking for anything specific? Or maybe trading another pair you want me to take a look at?
I'm taking a look at GJ right now. Just GJ.
Nice.
Just waiting for a close above 155.80, the 30-minute resistance, and then I will see what happens.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, if I miss this range, I'm completely okay. You know, like if I don't grab the trade in here, I'm just waiting for a retest in here just because this candle closed with no top wick. So that goes 50-50 over here. But the 4 hours flipping bullish. I like that. And I'm just waiting for price to close above 150-700. Get a little retest over there. Looks like gold's coming back into this range, maybe. Slow fake out.
Only thing with gold is it loves to create bottom and top wicks. So because it hasn't created a bottom wick, I'm more inclined to say it's probably going to come back down. But if it closes back in that range, then it's definitely going to be a no trade range.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already in GJ boys anyway.
Okay, nice. Where'd you place your stop loss?
For the GJ boy, I have it down. Let me just check. It's at a 154.20.
Yeah, below the
The 15-minute.
15-minute. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
I'm already in profit anyway, so just gonna let it roll.
Good shit. You got about 25 pips to play with.
Yeah, it should come up again. I'm not really, to be honest with you, I'm probably just going to give this one I might even move my stop loss a bit lower on GJ just because I want to give it a bit of breathing room. I think that this is just the start of the week, you know.
Well, the thing is, like, you put it in the correct spot because if it comes down there, you know, your trade is probably going to be invalid because it's coming right back into the range after creating a high up here. So if it comes all the way down there and stops you out, your trade is probably invalid.
Yeah.
And then you can always re-enter if you get, you know, a cleaner move above that area. But I think that was a good stop loss placement.
Nice.
You couldn't really place it anywhere else.
Not really, no. And without it being like careless, if you get me.
And I really like that gold sell right now. The mirror like candle to the left.
I know.
Looks really nice.
Yeah, I entered a sell on that candle.
Are you to sell already? What, based on the 5?
On the 15-minute.
I'm on Yanyo.
Like that setup.
Yeah, I like it if it passes the low over here.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much volume in it right now. Like, are we just going to get, like, if we pass the low of this, are we just going to get a drop right down here? That'd be nice. Looks like the 30-minute created its bottom wick, maybe. All we got to do is wait and see. Yeah, this 4 hour just looks too bullish for me. With this 4 hour creating a nice strong candle, no bottom wick, past the high of this wick right over here after grabbing liquidity and respecting the support, previous resistance. So are we going to continue up from here to 1745? Yes, sir. Yeah, so you're looking at this based on the weekly.
Yeah, I
Makes
never looked at
sense.
the weekly one. I saw the bearish engulfing, so I want to see how it works out now.
Yeah, man. This wick right over here,
Yeah.
this wick. Right, we came down, grabbed liquidity over here, respecting this support. If we hold the support right over here, could be heading right back up. But looking at this on the lower time frames too, it's just as pretty. Get the 4 hour. The daily over here. Yeah. You saw this area, James?
Yeah, I saw that area to go back up to the order block.
Yeah, me too. As long as we pass above, because remember if you draw actually I'm just gonna do this on Zoom. But if you draw a previous support right over here, right, that we created the support and we just headed up, this candle ended up closing below that support. And then we came up, retested it with this wick, and then we just headed down. So if we close above that support right there, previous support, we're heading all the way back up. We should be able to turn that scalp into a swing to retest these highs. So the 4 hour over here comes down. Grabs liquidity. Obviously retest this bullish trend line that we were in. But if we close above it, we're good. See, this is why I wanted to wait for the retest on GJ, especially in this range.
With GG, you gotta be super patient, man.
GJ?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gotta be patient with everything. All right, 30 minute. Nathan, you securing risk?
Yeah, I just closed a bit there.
The 15-minute closed with no bottom wick. But nevertheless, it closed right back into the range and flipped bearish.
Yeah. I don't like the way it did that.
No.
The only thing that might re-enter the part is if we maybe fill the wick or we form a nice strong support.
Gold was a fake out.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, if we close above this area over here and candles start closing in our direction on the 30-minute, the 1 hour, right around here, forming a support, then this could be our trade. And potentially, I'm not getting ahead of ourselves here, but that, getting in that low and we get a nice scalp there, we put our stop loss at break even and just secure on the way up, that could be our move all the way up. If we do get that close above 150, 700, and eventually you know, like 151 flat. We shall see. But right now, you got to understand that, like I keep saying, bulls and bears are fighting in here right now. This is a very critical area. Are we heading all the way down, or are we, you know, forming the support on that trend line and heading all the way up? Just because of these two trends over here that we've been following. Got the 4-hour bullish trend that we broke, retesting on the higher time frames to head back down, or retesting this for the third time to head right back up to retest the highs. I'm more of the latter, but we just wait and see. Got a solid backtesting session in yesterday. After the Sunday breakdown. Yeah, guys, keep in mind it's only Monday. We're gonna have a great week this week, but you know, don't be in any kind of rush to take a trade today. If we get the setup we like, we take it. If we don't, we wait. Gold, I see a little bit of a fake out right over here.
Yeah.
It came down, retested the area, created a bottom wick, passed the high of this candle right over here. So I want to close above this resistance over here because we've been rejected multiple times. You see this wick, you see all these wicks actually, but you see this wick above this resistance, this wick above this resistance. So now we want a close above the resistance over here. That way we know buys are going to be valid right up to 1746. See these wicks on the 30-minute? And this is that clue that you guys could have, you know, had, or you could have right now of this low being higher than the previous. It's a beautiful 4-hour candle too. EJ just playing around still. So I'm waiting for a close above on gold and a little retest over here. It's 721 right now. Maybe possibly get a support formed right here, get a better stop loss, and take this thing up. That'll be my first trade of the week. Yeah, so I can't stress enough how important it is when you see price moving, like just the way it did right over here, when it moved pretty quickly above resistance, to always control your emotions in those, moments. Never get too excited. When you see price moving quick, never get too high, never get too crazy, right? Just always be composed, control your emotions, watch it happen, wait for a good entry, and then there you go. You want to calculate for position size?
Yeah, that's what I'm using now.
Oh.
It's an
I thought
app.
you were asking
No,
how to
it's
do
an
it.
app.
Calculate position size. Is that
Pretty
on?
good.
Is that an app?
Yeah.
I'll download it right now. You got magic keys. What do you need that for?
Yeah, but to calculate my risk management when I didn't have it, I was using this.
Yeah, that Stenu app was pretty good too, right?
Yeah, but you have to pay for that one.
Yeah, now you do, yeah.
This one's free.
You sure it's an app? I can't find it.
Yeah, look.
Do you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
Calculate. Yeah, it's not. Can you send it somehow in the Slack? I can't find it in the App Store. $7.23. Michael just got magic keys. Just ordered them.
All right, so you have an iPhone?
Yes.
Yeah, so on the App Store, just write position size calculator.
Got it.
It's gonna come out. It's gonna be the second one.
There it is.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, people that don't have the magic keys can help a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot, man.
100%. Looking at the 1 minute on gold right now. It's forming like a support over here. Came down, retested. Uh, just gonna watch gold play out. Giovanni, you coming down with something?
It's just called allergies.
Uh,
Yeah, I have to clean my fan. Look at GJ now. Games.
Yep. Yeah, GJ doesn't know what it wants to do right now. A lot of buyers and sellers are going to war right now. But gold, I'm a little enticed by.
I like the way gold is setting up now.
I know.
Yeah, it looks nice.
On a trend line that I have. So I'm just waiting for a sexy candle to appear and enter on the trade.
Yeah. Maybe we get a clean retest because I was looking at buys. Yeah, I was looking at the 1 minute over here as we respected this support. And as we were creating the support right over here, passing the high, this candle, but especially passing the high over here to end up getting in there. I think that could have been the retest, and we're just going to head up from there. But I'm not trying to take a trade on the 1 minute on a Monday. Here we go. Good shit. Let's get a clean retest here on gold. Some kind of a support formed in this area.
Yep, that's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
Ñaño.
Muñaño.
What is that?
Yeah, it's a video that there's a kid from Miami that he comes behind people and he goes, Chupa muñaño.
I feel like I saw that.
And then he goes to the lady, oh, I love you. And then the lady goes, you don't know me. I don't love you. You can't love me.
That's great.
He's a twin of Giovanni. I'm telling you. You look at him and you look at Giovanni. They're basically brothers.
Send me in the group.
I don't have TikTok. I got rid of it. Giovanni, go on TikTok there and share it with the guys.
Let's go. Let's get a
Nice little retest.
clean setup over here.
Steph, how cold? What temperature do you think your showers are in the morning?
They get pretty cold. I don't know. I can't gauge it off.
Yeah.
Of, maybe I'll get like a thermometer or something. I'll put
Yeah.
it in there.
I looked and it was telling me how I looked up how cold is like an ice bath.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm saying an ice bath's like 10 to 15 degrees Celsius.
Okay. What is that Fahrenheit?
Yeah, I thought. Hang on. How cold?
Was that like 40 something degrees? 40, 50?
50 to 60 Fahrenheit.
Okay. That's
I
pretty
thought
cold.
I thought the temperature would have been like 5-6 degrees in a ice bath. No,
5-6 Celsius or
Celsius.
Fahrenheit?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. I just know that like your body temperature is at like 98, right?
Yeah.
Like just sitting regular. But
Mhm.
when it comes to being in an ice bath of like 40 degrees,
Mhm.
you're gonna feel that. It doesn't have to be like below freezing or anything like that.
Yeah.
That's very cold water. Like the SEALs when they're in buds training to become a Navy SEAL, they're in like 40-degree the Pacific out in the middle of the night or very early in the morning, just getting hypothermia, and frostbite and all that shit. What's up, James?
Morning, boys. How we doing?
Morning,
How you
buddy.
doing, brother?
Doing well. How are y'all?
I'm doing great. And then a couple setups over here.
Nice.
Looking at anything specific?
No, not really. Just coming to see what y'all were up to this morning.
Yes, sir. We're just GJ. You got buyers and sellers are really battling over here after breaking that. Let's see. We broke that 4-hour trend line we've been looking at for months last week.
Interesting.
So we broke this last week on the 8th. And then on the higher time frame, we came up and retested it. But what I was looking at over here was this support that we created. We're creating higher lows, right? So now, is this the low that we're creating to then come up and retest these highs up here? So we're gonna have a nice play, dude. Once we close above 150,700, form a support,
nice.
and then continue up. That'll be our play for the rest of the week. Hopefully,
Very
that'll be a nice trade that we can hold all week. But we need to clear this area first.
Does anyone know if you have a PDF file and you get it sent to you on email, is there any way you can convert it into another document to edit it?
Yeah, there's websites online that you can use to convert things.
Okay.
I used to have to do that, and I forget what I used.
I'm trying to. I've got like just a PDF with like it's just a photo PDF, and I just have to fill in like boxes. And I've tried to like save it on my computer as um
Like a
as
JPEG.
oh yeah, I tried JPEG, I tried Word document. It won't save as those ones. It's not giving me that option.
Go on Google and type PDF to JPEG converter. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't enter that on the 1 minute over here on gold.
I'm done for the day anyways. I got that win on gold this morning, and then I closed that trade on GJ basically like 2 pips in drawdown.
Nice. So
And
you
I
barely
got
lost anything. You closed the full thing.
oh yeah, closed the full thing because as soon as that
Alright.
candle closed with no bottom wick, I had already closed like I think I closed like 30%, or sorry, I closed 50% then, and then the next candle came up and it was at break even, and I just didn't like the way the market looked, so I just closed the full thing.
Smart.
And the full thing I closed 50% at like I was like 3 pips drawdown, or I was at minus 3 pips, and then I closed the other 50% at like 1 pip profit. So I just said better save the capital, and then the gold trade made up for a good bit as well. This morning I caught like 10 pips, and then I had a runner that ran for like 25, or sorry, for 25 pips, and then I took like 50% of that runner, and then the remainder hit the stop loss at break even. So I'm up for the day anyways.
Let's go. Good shit.
That's the one thing that's kind of annoying though when it comes to like, you know, as a team and like trading together, is that when we talk London session and the New York session, especially when you want to wake up early and you want to get a good start to the day,
yeah,
you know, and you're looking at the charts and you're looking at things and you're like, this is an interesting one. I want to like, you know, might want to take this trade, and you're looking at it in London session, and then, you know, you can take that trade, it mightn't play out, and then you're looking at other things in London session, not as like a revenge trading thing, but you want to be kind of like present in the moment when you're trading, and like you're present trading London session, and then you come to the live sessions and it's like, you know, looking at setups as well. So it's like tough to try and like something I'm getting used to, just trying to get used to like not taking a trade, not being influenced or being affected by like missing out and things like that, because they just kill me, like, because like especially when you, as you said it already, like with price moving on the gold and you see the candles just jumping like 15 pips, and you're like, oh, I could have caught that, and you're like, price is going to continue, and then you take the entry and then price retraces and hits your stop loss, just wicks down and then continues upwards, and it's like, it's just the troubles of a novice, I suppose.
Well, I think it's cool for you. I mean, you could trade London and you could trade New York, the 2 best sessions, right? And now you wait, like, let's say on a Monday, you do things differently than you do on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So your London session on Monday is only the 2nd session of the week in total.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe you relax a little bit on Monday on London, and then you trade more Monday during New York because the market warmed up a little bit. You know, and you have a better idea of where price is going, stuff like that. And so you trade a little bit more and lean a little bit more towards New York on Mondays and Fridays. And then you, or maybe Fridays. Yeah, you know what, Fridays, you know, you wait for New York as well.
Yeah, see, I don't trade Fridays because
well, that's
it's just
even better.
Yeah, it's just because, you know, obviously if you get a 4-day trading weekend, sometimes when like, you know, you're trading and you can get like consumed by it almost, and then, you know, it's good to have a day off at the end of the week where you can kind of go back and reflect and just look at what you've done for the week, aside from the weekend, because like the weekend again is time to kind of relax with the family and stuff like that, and have some time away from the laptop and the charts and stuff like that. And then obviously, you know, coming into Sunday, you know, you're looking at some back testing and stuff like that. But it's like it's just trying to gauge, like, do I want to commit to trading London on, let's say, like, you know, 3 days out of the 4 days that I trade per week on the week, or committing to just doing New York on specific days? You know, it's hard to gauge that.
You brought up a good point. Where you use Fridays to reflect on everything that you did for the week, right? And then you move
Yeah.
the weekend into a forecast for the next week and getting ready, back testing, getting ready
Yeah.
for the next week. And it reminds me of, when I used to play college football, we would have our games on Saturdays. And on Monday, we would come in, we would have our practice, but then we would have film session for that game on that Monday night. After that Monday night, everything from the previous week is flushed, and we're moving
Exactly.
on to the next team. So that's what you can use Friday for. Do that full week
Yeah.
review, like I pointed out to you guys.
Yeah.
Do like a full week review of how you would have taken some of these trades, right?
Yeah.
And then move on to the next session,
Yeah. It's just
or
again
move
like
on to the next week.
yeah. For me, I think that's a huge thing as well, especially because like at the very, very start of trading, sometimes you can get very bogged down on trading every single day of the week, and every day is a trading day. And when the markets are moving, that's an opportunity you have to make money. And that's a really beginner's mindset. And it's like when you have a mindset like that, it's extremely dangerous because you're just going to look for impulsive entries and not really think about why you're taking a trade. Like it's something that I've thought about recently is like, why am I taking this trade? Like, what is it that is making me take this trade? And when I can put in 5 points of information or 5 bullet points and say, price is in a bullish uptrend, price is faked out, price is broken a zone, different things like that. And then you list them and then you say, that's a very good entry. Bang, take that trade. Whereas sometimes, when you're in like it's almost like you're treating it like some sort of game, and you're like just trading in ranges, just trying to catch a few pips, and it's like you're fooling yourself when you think that the setup is there when it's actually not. And it's just for me, I think it's something that I just want to get used to as well, because you don't really want to overestimate how far you've come, and then you're back at square one, and that's something that's constantly going back and forth for me. It's like a game of fucking ping pong. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm 1 minute I'm here and I'm talking about how I'm great with my emotions, and then the next minute my emotions are on the floor, and I'm blowing accounts. But that's complete like over exaggeration of it. But it just gives the wider picture on trying to compose yourself and structure yourself when trading in the markets, because without that structure, everything will just unravel, and you won't be able to become a successful trader.
Yeah, man. And the beauty of that is it gets much easier to manage those emotions.
You
Just
sure?
practice it. Oh yeah. I mean, for some people, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot easier for some than others.
Oh, yeah.
But for everyone, the more you practice anything, the easier it gets. You just have to practice a little bit more than most people.
Yeah.
So these 15-minute, no, these are 5-minute, but it looks like we're starting to form a support over here on gold, which I love.
I really like
nice,
that 5-minute
strong
setup.
1 hour candle right over
Look
here.
at the 5-minute setup.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at the candles again weaker.
Yep.
Which I love. So we start closing in our direction over here. I have seen this candle, Giovanni. I don't know if you've seen the same thing, but say this candle went bullish, like a weak bullish candle, and then we got the fill of this wick right over here, and then we formed a support over here, and then we continued up to retest the high. I've seen that many times, where it looks like we're forming a support right up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, this candle closes bullish, a very weak bullish candle, and then this candle passes the low of that candle, retests this low, or this candle just does the same thing, and then we form that support down here, and that's what it looks like we're getting. So this is gonna be beautiful if we start closing in our direction on the 15-minute or even the 5-minute. You start to see things turn around a little bit. That would be nice. But as you guys can see, you got the 1 hour and the 4 hour candles are very nice, strong bullish candles. Same thing with the previous 30-minute.
GJ's coming back up quite nicely.
Yeah, yeah, and the thing is with GJ, I was looking at this, like this candle just flipped bearish again, rejecting this area. So right now we're at this resistance over here. Are we going to close above it? And you could possibly take something, but on GJ, based on the way it's moving and how you have these buyers and sellers just battling it out, are we going to continue bearish and continue the trend from last week, or are we going to reverse this thing and head up? This is such a crucial area that you're going to have a lot of barcodes, a lot of indecision happening around here. But you have about 23 pips to play with if you do want to play this range, and then you got a nice one once we close above here. Oh, Michael, it's funny you just typed in here. I just wanted to point out, like, with you and your schedule, just keep in mind, just keep watching GJ for price to come up here, and this is going to be your move for the week, where you could just manage this throughout the week. This is what I'm looking for. If we do get that close above here, and we continue bullish, we get like a support formed around here. This could be your move to take this up throughout the week, and that's going to be the trade that you manage and scale in when you have the time or when you have the schedule. But these are those moves that you catch in the beginning of a week, and you just let them ride. Now, EJ is 50-50. EJ, let's look at the 4 hour over here. Got it. Cool. The 4 hour, we're in this range. Now, we're in an overall bullish trend on EJ, right? Just pushing up. But right now, we're stuck in this range. We've been rejected by this range multiple times already, 3 times already. We've been in this bullish trend, which we broke. Buyers exhausted a little bit, and now we're just in this range printing sideways. So are we going to continue bullish, or are we going to continue down to retest these wicks down here and continue there? Because we had a nice clean close right over here. It looked like support was forming over here, but by the end of last week, and now this candle came up, created a top wick, and then came all the way back down to this area down here. So it's very uneven, very actually too even, to be honest with you. But you want price to clear a couple areas before you enter something like that. You could, if price closes above this could be a play. 13300. You got about 30 pips to play with and a clean candle on the 30-minute and the 1 hour that you can mirror. But other than that, you're gonna have nice clean buys above 130, 600, 650 to take this thing up. Wow, gold made a strong push down, huh? Good.
I'm gonna head off now. I've got things to do.
Okay. See you later, Lee.
I'll be back for the rest of the week anyway, because I haven't got much on.
Awesome. So you will be on the rest of the week, you're saying?
Yeah, I will. I'll be on the rest of the week. I'm only going off now to get a haircut.
Good shit. Get you back in rhythm, huh?
Yeah. Right. I'll catch you later.
Have a good one, brother. Talk to you later on.
All right.
Stephen, I have a question.
Sure. What's up, bro?
I'm gonna have a I'm gonna have like a back test day today or no?
Yeah. Let's see. Okay,
Oh my God, look at that sexy candle, man, on the 5 minute, man.
On gold.
That's the candle, baby.
So you want a pass of that, or you want to close?
Man, I entered on the close off after that candle.
Oh, as soon as that candle closed?
Yes, sir. And on the pass of it, you could enter again too.
Mañana.
I like the pass of that candle. We're getting some volume pushing in. Michael, I use Trader's Domain, and David, I'm just gonna check my schedule real quick. I should be back home around, I want to say 1:30 or 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Obviously, we're the same time, David. And then I want to hit golds. And then as soon as I'm done with that, I should be able to. I don't have any other drives today. I should be able to back test with you guys.
All right.
I want to hop on, Michael. I wanted to hop on the Zoom with you to catch you back up. Make sure you're up to date. Gold, I'm in. As we're passing the high of these candles over here.
Muñaño.
Munyan. I feel like I've seen that because it sounds too familiar.
Here, I'll get you the link for it now. Russia, Russia, Russia. China, China, China.
It's all bullshit.
It's all bullshit. What a stupid question.
You ask a lot of stupid questions.
Yeah.
So ridiculous. My gold. Head to the moon, baby.
Man, I feel so relaxed with the magic keys right now.
Oh, I know.
I'm just sitting back like this, chilling.
Let's go, dude. If we get a nice flip of the 30-minute.
You entered already, right, Stefan?
Yeah.
Nice. We should continue up, man, and make support now in the 5-minute.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Muñaño. Muñaño.
So I'm anticipating 8 o'clock volume to push gold bullish. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. We need the 15-minute to close bullish right here. Three minutes. Giovanni, where's your stop loss?
My stop loss is under the 1745 508.
Got it. I think it would have been valid below that wick, no?
Yeah, but I just want to have some space because I have my TP is 1755.
Mm.
I'm gonna hold this trade.
1755, nice.
Yeah, because on the Fibonacci, that's the daily Fibonacci TP.
Mm.
He's going to hit my friend. But I'm gonna secure at 1745. I'm gonna secure 80%.
Smart. All right, 1 minute left. Market's about to open.
I like that 15-minute close.
I hope that's what we're looking for.
That's another sexy candle. Beautiful, sexy candle.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow.
Let's go.
Stop us down a little bit. Let's go push up. Push up, push up.
Let's go.
That was close.
Oh, man.
That was really close.
Yeah.
Not
Like
out of the
out of
woods
nowhere.
just yet. Yeah, out of nowhere is mad.
You see, that's why sometimes I put it like 3 pips under that wick.
I know.
Candle wick.
Yeah, spread will take you out. I'm surprised it didn't take me out. I didn't like that.
No, man. Let's go.
All right. Double my trade.
Nice, man. Let's get it.
Go.
Let's get it, baby.
Go, 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 go. If I keep my layout like that, you know, with the 4 different corners, so that you guys can see all that, I'm gonna have to journal, you know, after the stream, which makes more sense. I'm not journaling during the stream. I don't like doing that anyway. But you just don't get those play-by-play pictures. But it's all good. Is anybody else in this right now?
I just have it paper traded, but no, I'm not in it
Cool.
because I'm all out.
You're all done there.
Yes, sir. Go on,
Let's go.
past it. Go. There you go. You're off to the races now.
Let's go gold. Let's go gold. Manana.
Nice trade, guys.
Nice, man.
Thank you.
Nice one. I'm still trying to get this.
Once it past the high of the previous 5-minute candle.
What's up?
You doubled your trade once it passed the high of the previous.
Of the 15, yeah.
Nice.
Once it passed the high, yeah, right around here.
Yes, sir.
Love it. I already secured at 10 pips.
Well
Leaving
done,
my
fellas.
stop
Well
loss
done.
in its original spot. What's up, James?
I was saying, well done.
Nice, brother.
Good trade.
Oh, nice. Michael's in this as well. Good shit, man. Now I'm leaving my stop loss, in its original spot. If we come back to my entry or somewhere around here and draw down, I'll close 50. But I want to give this thing a little bit room to breathe because I am bullish on gold, and we are respecting these supports. That's why I was saying this is a telltale sign for me. Where we created this new low, and then we created a higher low over here. That's why I wasn't looking for any kind of sells right here. I was staying out of this. And we ended up getting the fake out. Price closed back in the range on the lower time frames. Closed above here. I was tempted to take an impulse entry over here on the 5-minute. As the 5-minute came down, retested this area, and then passed a high over here. But I waited because it's a Monday.
It's pretty good.
It was good. I closed one of my positions with it coming back to the entry, but this is a nice week that we should fill. Good shit. Michael, did you secure?
Good stuff, fellas.
What's up, buddy?
So I just said good stuff.
Nice, man. Damn. Did you secure, Giovanni?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Steph, quick question for you. When the 5 was breaking the low, when the 5-minute was breaking the low on gold, what kind of made you hold out from closing a portion of your position?
Right over here?
Yeah.
Because that's gold. I mean, it'll do that. I was surprised that I didn't get stopped out right there. I honestly got lucky. But right there, I had a feeling that we were just coming down to grab liquidity because I've seen that many times where we grab liquidity and then we just, retrace that entire thing.
Yeah, nice.
So that's the only reason. And the only reason to that is because of the experience. I've seen that a lot where like
Yeah.
right before the open, it'll come down, grab liquidity, and then just head up. Especially for the fact that I'm very bullish on gold anyway. So I was confident with just like, either move my stop loss down just a tad bit and giving it some room to breathe, because I should have had my stop loss down there. So it should have been at 1742 flat. But it was very risky nonetheless. So just keep that in mind.
Does anyone know any like programs you can run on your computer and make sure there's like no viruses and stuff like that?
Just basic malware. I'm sure you can find online.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything specific that's like really good.
No worries.
Wow, what's going on?
Oh, my system's just gone. I think I downloaded something off the website and I shouldn't have done it.
Watching too much porn over there?
Yeah, bro. I use my 75-inch plasma screen TV from my $15 lot size on GJ a few weeks ago. I used that flat screen to watch all of my adult filming.
Adult filming.
All right, boys, I got to go get some work done, but good win, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Nice
Have a
talking
good
to you,
day.
brother.
See you, fellas.
Talk to you. Look at the volatility in gold right now. It's crazy. Closed it already. I don't think I could take partials with my broker. I have to close the position or most of them. That's strange. Well, why is that, Michael? Like, how are you going to close partials? Because what you could do on your broker is right click on the trade where you entered, not on the stop loss or the take profit, but on the trade, and then go to close. Actually, I think you can go to close. Who doesn't have magic keys right now?
I don't.
I don't.
Okay, so when you go here, how do you modify? Because I haven't done this in a while, honestly.
If you double tap the trade down below, yeah, well there as well.
Okay,
Then if
cool.
you on the second line where it says type, just hit market execution, and then it'll give you, see the second underneath sell boy market or buy boy market. It's got an empty box there. If you have a trade open, it will say the net number of the trade, and it will give you the option to like close the full amount.
Okay,
I'm surprised it doesn't have your trade right there on it.
that's weird.
If you double tap on the trade below, so see underneath the like chart, if you double tap on that,
Oh,
there
there
you
we
go.
go.
See, so
Yeah.
you just put in 0.02 and then click, and then you just click on close, and it'll do it for you.
Exactly. So, Michael, yeah, just double click right here, market execution, whatever you want to close out, and then close.
If he's trading on MetaTrader 4 or on MetaTrader on your phone, it should be pretty easy to secure partials. All you have to do is just go into the trade and then enter in the lot size position you want to the amount percent you want to close, or
Exactly.
the amount in, if it's 0.05 you've opened, you want to close 0.03, just enter in 0.03 and then close.
Yeah, I know how to do that. So, Michael, I'll show you when we do our Zoom. Okay. Dude, gold is all over the place. Oh man, that's why you secure. Of course. All right, 15-minute close. Are we getting a bottom wick formed right here? And then a fill of this wick. We closed above this range over here on the 15-minute. So we're holding support. Damn, TJ's still playing around, huh? Yeah, doesn't know what it wants to do. you doing, Darius?
Just ended my lunch.
Nice.
A bit tired. GJ no volume at all.
Yeah, GJ's a pain right now. Nope, there goes gold. Just close gold. Cool. Wow. My account's at 388888.
Let's take it to 8888.
Yes. Damn gold. Playing with people.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head off. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right, Justin, did you catch that? I forgot you were in here.
No, I caught a 3-pip move probably around 5:40 or 6:45 Eastern, but that's about it.
Oh, right over here in this range?
Um, yeah,
It was like an impulse
Well, if you-
past the high.
yeah. Well, based on it closing, so I thought it was going to continue, and it didn't. And I wasn't feeling that confident in it. As I was looking at it, I was thinking that that it was a premature entry, and it could keep going down, but it also could keep going the other way.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what? It's not worth risking it. I'm just going to close it and be done.
Smart.
So
Smart, man. All right, man. Well, you have a good one, all right?
you guys too. I'll see you tomorrow.
You too, bro.
Bye, bro.
See you later, man.
Completely rejected. You still in?
Damn. That's gold, man.
Yes, it is.
So the main reason for the buy on gold, coach, was the 5-minute rejection of the previous 15-minute broken resistance.
Exactly. 15-minute broken support.
Yep.
1 second. Multi time frame after. So if you take a look right here, looking at the 15-minute, but the 5-minute. So let's see, should we do this? Yeah, so when we were right here, right, we came down and we rejected this area. Now, when we reject this previous support over here and we pass the high of this candle right over here, I was anticipating, I only entered 1%, so this was dynamic risk. So I entered 1% when this 5-minute candle passed the high of the previous, anticipating us to retest this high and then continue up. Then what we got was this move, and I have my stop loss right below this wick, a couple pips below it, and then I ended up moving it right down to 1741 just to be safe, because this was at 759. This candle came all the way down, grabbed liquidity before heading up, and I had a good feeling it was still going to head up based on the way price moves around that time, especially on gold. So when price came down, ended up flipping bullish. And then when we created the support over here, came back into the range, and then past the high of these two candles right over here, I entered another percentage. So now I'm at 2%. And then we came all the way up here. I secured 80% of both positions at 14.5 pips. And then I kept my stop loss in its original position right down here, anticipating price to continue up. But and then when we came down, I believe it was right here with this candle or the next one. Yeah, it was actually that candle. So when we came down close to here again, I ended up closing the full thing before it hit my stop loss, and now it's where it is right now.
Nice. Okay.
Abdul, what's up, buddy? DJ's still in this range. Still in the range. I don't think we're gonna get much else. I think that was a good scalp on gold. I don't see much else happening. Dude, this 4-hour candle on GJ has flipped bullish and bearish maybe about 5 or 6 times since we've been on the stream. Morning, buddy. GJ being a bitch. Yeah. But it doesn't matter to you if you're not in a trade, right? Yeah, GJ doesn't know what it wants to do. Bless you. Dude, some of these recipes on TikTok, oh. DJ, this level. The 4 hour. Giovanni, you still in gold? You're muted.
Yes, I'm still in gold.
Cool. Managing risk?
Yeah.
Shit.
Bad range right now.
What's up?
We just have 20 pips if we broke below until the next support, I think, on 30 minute.
Talking about gold?
On GJ.
Yeah, GJ. You're right down here.
Just 20 pips about till the next support.
Is that what you're looking at right now?
Yeah, but I don't like it so much.
Let's see. We have I do think that if we do retest this area, we should continue back down to retest 149.800. But I don't know if GJ is going to continue bearish.
Yep.
It's respecting that support right now on the 15. Yeah. You're talking about with this 1 hour candle, Gary?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, possibly.
30 minutes.
Test a little. Yeah, the 1 hour is making a lower high and a lower low over here as well. But again, you're putting sideways in here. You know, looking at the 4 hour, it's sideways as well. So you come to the market and you know you have 1 or 2 opportunities to take a trade. So is this the opportunity that you want to take it on? Could be. Yes. Gio, how you doing, buddy? Christian's in here. Michael. Good shit. Yeah, Gio. This is very similar to, what we talked about on gold weeks ago with that consolidation, right? Where price is just sprinting sideways. You don't know where price is going to go. You're not comfortable with it. But once it breaks a certain level, you have plenty of opportunity to take that up or take that down, right? Maybe if we break 150, 135, price could come down and retest 149, 800 right down here. That'll be a cleaner move than trading in here or trying to catch this move right in here, right? So a lot of people, like I said, burn their accounts in here, and they end up catching this trade up here. They end up taking this trade up here, and then they end up either break even or with just a little bit of profits or not that much, or still in a loss because they didn't wait for this area to break. They end up burning their capital. Where if you
don't need to take trades inside the range.
Exactly, you got it's a Monday.
I will wait 1 hour and a half, and then after the NYSE open, I will close the charts.
Love it. Love it. Let's see. Let's look at some fundamentals. You have an NPC member speaking. Due to speak about economic shocks and trade at a webinar hosted by the Institute for International Economic Studies, Bank of England. Okay. News. Why is the Fed talking about climate change?
I re-entered on gold. I like the way the rejection.
Right over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the 4 hour still remains a strong bullish candle right over here. But we are ranging. Maybe it just wanted to create its top wick up here on gold before next candle could come down real quick to create a bottom wick and then continue up. 4 hours about to close in 20 minutes. Yeah, I like the support forming over here on the 15.
Making like a double bottom.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. It's respecting the support, which is good.
And I like the previous 5-minute candle, how I closed with no wick on the top.
I'm looking at this now as the new range. Looking at the 1 hour. You got the resistance up here. Price came up, tested it up here. And then looking at the 30-minute, you got this resistance right here. All right, Michael. Have a good one, man. Talk to you soon, okay?
Later, Michael.
So you got this resistance up here. Price came up, retested that resistance this morning. This is the move we got. Was it? No. Well, price closed above the previous resistance right down here, right, with this candle. But it wanted to retest this area up here. Ended up closing below. This candle came all the way up past the high of that candle and then rejected. Now I would want safer. Now you have a bigger range to play with over here on the 15-minute and the 5-minute. But I already took my trade, so I'm good. But I want to wait for price to close above 1744 and then eventually 1746 to take price all the way back up.
Yep.
How many pips do you have in this range? Right here. About 23, 25 pips. The 1 hour is flipping bullish again. But the 1 hour past the high of the previous candle, past the low of the previous candle as well. So that's a little tricky in here. All right. So GJ respected the support over here. Starting to come back into this range. Get this consolidation on the 30-minute.
I hope that 4 hour closes above the previous resistance.
The 4 hour?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll see if we then could have the bullish momentum after the 4 hour close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would want like a little retest over here. Like a close above on the 4 hour. Is the 4 hour going to come down, create a bottom wick, and then continue up?
It's just above 155.70 is safer for me. Right above the 30-minute resistance.
Right over here.
Yeah, there's another on the left. If you can take a look to the left on 30-minute.
Oh, right over here.
Yep.
See, things like this, you know, you have the clean move to the left over here. Things like this would make me want to wait for the retest before heading up.
Okay.
You know? So that's what I'm looking for. Let's look at the 15-minute. Yeah. You got a little rejection area over here. And then plus, if you look to the right of that, right here is where you have the rejections over here. So if you get a nice clean retest right here and let price retest it and then continue up, candles closing in your direction, should be good.
We'll wait. Let's see.
I ain't staying with you. Okay? No. I go to a hotel. Go to a hotel, the do not disturb sign, it stays for the duration of my stay. I check into my hotel, I rearrange it. I take the chair again. Put it outside the room, put it in the elevator, send it to the lobby. You want me to take it part of the hotel? Oh my God, they have chairs.
Let's see. Wow, look at GJ rejecting again. Gold. Oof. Still in, Giovanni? Muted.
Gold is playing games right now, man.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
It's in a range. Yeah, see, when it comes to this 1 hour candle right here, this would tell me to stay out of gold. You know, after creating a nice support right here, you know, pushing above what we thought was the rejection area right over here, we pushed above it, closed above it in the lower time frames. And then once you get this rejection over here, right back into the range, then gold's just playing. Then I'd be done, which I am. But with that said, guys, great session this morning. Good start to the Monday. Let's have a great week. You know,
Likewise,
we're
bro.
all putting the work in. We're all back testing. Hopefully, I'll have some time today to back test with you guys for about an hour. And if I do, I'll send the link in the Slack group, general chat, and then we'll do a little back testing. All right, guys.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Guys, push each other. Make sure that you're getting the most out of each other and most out of yourselves, most importantly. All right, baby. See you tomorrow.
Hey, bro.
We got a chat going. See you, Gary.